Hey everybody, Dr. Diane, your Libido Doc, talking about all things pelvic floor health this month. And today we're talking about myths and pelvic floor dysfunction myths and a few different things to make sure we're on the same page about. The first thing I want to make sure we're on the same page about when it comes to pelvic floor health is that the myth is that it's unfixable, right? That like once you start to have sneezing and then you urinate, coughing and you urinate, pain with sex, that you just have to bear it. And that is simply not true. Another myth that's similar is that pelvic floor dysfunction happens with age. And one of the things that this also is seen with is like the only way to fix pelvic floor dysfunction is doing Kegels. And I know so many women who do Kegels and it doesn't fix their pelvic floor dysfunction. We definitely want to strengthen our pelvic floor, but there's lots of different reasons why pelvic floor dysfunction happens. And because of the myths out there, because so many people are taught that, okay, well, this is a natural part of aging or it's a natural part of childbirth and you just have to deal with it. Or Kegels are the only advice that's given, and then if they don't work, so many women just kind of accept that this is just their life and they have to just, pretend, or they have to just plan on the fact that they're going to dribble a little bit or sometimes a lot when they laugh or sneeze or whatever. One of the reasons why it's super important to fix is that if we don't start working with the muscles and getting these muscles to work right, one thing that is true is that if we don't use these muscles, we lose them. We do see that we get atrophy. We get the tissues and the muscles basically essentially dying, not working as well with age if we do not use them. So yes, it's common that we see pelvic floor dysfunction happen with aging because we're not taught to how to keep these muscles strong, how to continue to use them, how to continue to make sure that all of these muscles are actually working for us and we are aging well. So that's one of the things we really want to make sure that we are focused on in this, in the work this month, is making sure that we're not just accepting that perhaps that because we have pain or because it just doesn't feel right down there anymore, or because we are having some leakage or whatever, that we accept it. You're having some of those symptoms now, no matter where you're at. Now is also the exact right time to work on it, because we want to work on this now before it turns into wearing diapers when you're older, or having stool leakage, right? Or not being able to enjoy sex again, because beyond even the connection with your partner with sex, the act of sex is releasing so much oxytocin, which is that master hormone, which helps to balance stress and sleep and more. So just like any symptom in the body, the widespread trickle-down effects can be pretty major if we're not addressing that. And that's not to scare you, it's to empower you, because these things are fixable. Kegels are not the only thing we can do. So keep checking out the videos from this month. Join my masterclass where we're going to go into all of the root causes, various treatments, give you actionable steps as far as working on pelvic floor health. You can ask me questions. That's happening this month, so make sure you sign up for that. And please continue to share this information with your friends. We got to get this information out there, especially this part about the myths, because so many people are suffering thinking they just have to live with it, and it's simply not true. And there's so many more things we can do beyond Kegels. So we just have to make sure that people understand this so they can actually start to get to the root cause of what's happening. And that's what we're doing this month here. So thank you so much for subscribing, for your support. Please keep your questions coming. I hope to see you in my pelvic floor masterclass. See you then.